Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Welcome to my haunted edition here at Rainbow Moon. Today we're doing a reading for what bites right now about love. Love bites. And what exactly is it that is biting? And this is my new haunted oracle. So we're going to use this and some of my other decks here that I've created. And we're going to do 1, 2, or 3. And you pick a card and I'll leave timestamps. It's going to be a quick reading. What do you need to know about your situation right now? The energy. Is there any lessons attached to it or any advice going forward? So I've already picked 3 cards out. Now you will choose 1, 2, or 3 right here. And we're going to get right into this. So let's go with the first card. So we've got Wicked Witch. So now, misunderstood. Is there something recently that happened based on your actions or someone else's that has left you very misunderstood? I feel like somebody may be viewing you this way and you did not do anything to put you into this category is what I'm getting. So there's definitely some misunderstood energy around you. I feel like if you did do something out of character, what I'm feeling is like somebody put you out of character. If you did do something out of character, what I'm getting is that you were pushed into this way of being. And I feel like it's bothering you very greatly that this person may think of you this way now, or you really want to sort of like clear the air with them, or you want definitely to like redeem yourself or reclaim something over what is happening. Okay. So let's see, let's get some advice. Let's see what else is going on. All right. What's sort of like, what is biting right now? What is the issue over this being misunderstood? Let's see what we've got. So, interesting, we've got masquerade, false pretenses. So did somebody lead you on? Did somebody kind of mess with your head saying that they were going to give you something, or they promised love to you, or promised something to you, or promised changes to you, and they did not deliver that? I also feel like they came under a disguise right from the beginning, and you may not have seen it. You may have needed to take a step back to see this person's mask. And I feel like because of their actions, it caused sort of a negative action or reaction in you. And now that's really bothering you. You don't want this person to see this way about you or feel this way about you. All right, let's see what else we've got. Ooh, ghosted, not a trace. So I feel like somebody just up and left. Now that could be the whole connection is misunderstood. You could have thought this connection was really, really good, and the misunderstanding was that it might not have been. It could be that you put your faith in this person only to have them, sort of disappoint you and not give you any explanation. So yeah, big misunderstanding I feel like has happened to you here. But look at this. You've got toxic. Rid yourself of this poison. So this person was no good for you anyway. But I feel like they maybe made you out to be a bully or a bad guy, and that's just not the case. I feel like this is part of something that they do. They want to do this to cover their ass. Okay, so let's get some advice how to deal with this. Let's get some advice. How should you deal with this? All right. Let's get a little shuffle. Ooh, I know this is going to be forgiveness. We've got an odd sort of message here from Spirit, even though this is so painful. I feel like the forgiveness is the only way. I feel like you have to forgive yourself for trusting this person. That's really what it is. But forgiveness is on your terms. So there's no rush to do this. There's no stress to do this. It's sort of like you just coming to terms with the fact that this person just didn't know what they wanted. They were just confused. They confused you. They sort of upset the balance in your life. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, I feel like answers are also going to come to you too. I feel like you're going to get an answer about what really happened or the core of this or why. I do feel like if you've put it out there to this person, they will be answering you back. Or if you're curious about putting it out there to this person, that you've got sort of a go ahead if that's going to maybe create some closure or give you some type of better understanding about the situation. Let's see what else we've got. Ooh, you've got good luck surrounding you. Wow. Yeah, not an easy situation, but you've definitely got good luck around you. You've got spirit guiding you to sort of help you come out of this and reclaim your name or reclaim yourself is what I'm getting. All right, so let's get a card for you to sort of what you need to focus on in the now, you know, the energy you need to focus on for yourself, something you can do to make yourself feel better about this. Let's see. You never needed those wings to fly. Wow. So what I'm getting is that you're stronger than you realize in this entire situation. I feel like Spirit is trying to show you that you don't need what you think you needed in the beginning with this person. You definitely have, like, I feel like you just have this wonderful energy about you. You never needed those wings to fly. I mean, that's really deep. You might have thought you needed this, or you might have thought you needed something. I also feel like Spirit's like, you don't really need closure. If you want it, get it, but you don't really need it. This person would have left you behind no matter what, and you really have to be brave and for yourself right now and make new discoveries about yourself and your power. I really love that. I hope that this was helpful, these messages to you. So let's get on to the next card. So if you chose card number 2, we've got the Mummy, Unravel the Truth. Interesting. So there could be a situation that you are very, very confused about. Somebody may have lied to you. You may have found that out recently. It could be something that you maybe were lying to yourself about. Either way, we're getting sort of an uncovering the truth, unveiling the truth. It could be something that you've been wondering for a really long time. It could be that this reading right here brings it out. But either way, I feel like you've masked yourself, you've disguised yourself, you've hidden yourself. I feel like somebody else may have done this to you. They may have raveled you up with lies and bullshit, and now it's time to sort of take off the mask and take off the disguise. So let's get a little deeper on what this is, what bites about this, what is the love that bites about this. Let's see what you need to know a little deeper on this situation here. Let's see. So we've got blame and we've got pointing fingers. So I don't know if somebody did betray you or you had some thoughts about this or some intuition feelings about this. But either way, I feel like you might be made to be to blame for something that you did not do. Okay. I also feel like you know that the person in question will do this. And you also know that the person in question, I feel like deep down, is not good for you. So what I'm getting is that this person has hurt you and caused you a lot of stress and sadness and problems and issues and all kinds of shit in the past. And they may never take the blame for it. Okay. It could be over something like you didn't know if they loved you or if they lied about it or if they were still in love with somebody else or they might have been cheating or talking to somebody else. I feel like that's all going to come out, but this person will turn the blame on you very toxically. I feel like, you know, you're dealing with somebody that can never face responsibility is what I'm getting, and that sure does bite. But yeah, they've hurt you in the past. Okay, so let's see something else. Let's get something else into this. Okay, we've got living in the past and dwelling. So that could be like you're prolonging taking off these bandages, sort of. I feel like it's like you want to hide yourself or you want to hide from the world or you want to hide away. Like, I don't know, I feel like somehow you've lost your courage, you've lost your moxie, you've lost your feelings of like confidence and beauty, and this person has done this to you. And you keep going back to the past, like, how did this happen? I feel like Spirit's like, let's get out of the past, because right now is the focus is these bandages need to come off. You have to unravel what is really happening, the core of what really happened here. Let's see. Yeah, we've got a new direction. So it could be that you just have to face facts that this person is highly toxic, that they don't mean you well, they might mean you harm, and that Spirit is pushing you to go into a new direction, and you just have to decide which way to go, and you hold the power to that, is what I'm getting. So let's get some advice towards that. Oh, we've got inspiration. So I feel like you just need new inspiration. You might need to feel inspired. You might need to hear someone else's story or see someone else's success over a situation like this to kind of feel your own power again. I feel like you definitely are. Look at, if you took the bandage off, look how you become. You become this beautiful, fiery, ready to take on anything in the world. So somebody definitely stole your power and kept you under lock and key, or kept you sort of blinded to the truth. And look, we've got transformation. Can you believe this? The mummy unwraps her bandages and we don't know what's underneath, but we can't be afraid to see, okay? So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting, allow this transformation to happen to you. Allow yourself to break away from this person and transformation will happen and you will be renewed again. And look at that. We've got trust. Trust this. Okay, trust yourself is what I'm getting. You may have had your issues with trust in the past and your trust was broken because of this person. But what I'm getting is don't worry about that. Worry about trusting yourself now. And trust yourself to do the right thing and go the right way and go the right sort of direction, if that makes any sense. All right, so let's get some final advice for you about what you can be doing, how to learn any lessons, energies, anything that can help you right now. A good piece of advice. Oh, look at that. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. So I feel like you really have to believe you deserve a good partner that's going to love you the way that you need to be loved and you want to be loved. This person was feeding you salt, not sugar. They weren't sweetening you up. They were making you bitter, okay? So it's very important not to hold on to that bitterness and allow yourself to turn to that bitter ways or that Evil Queen energy. When you know you deserve better, deep down you know you do. Deep down you know you're worthy of it, okay? I hope that this was helpful, these messages to you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get on to the third card. So the third card is the Dark Tower, if you chose 3. So there's a sudden change. Yeah, this could be a sudden change in your energy. It could be a sudden change in your person's energy. It could be that you found out something quite dark about them or something that you didn't want to believe came to a head or came to the surface. Sort of like that lightning aha moment that blows the roof off of shit and really made you see this person for who they really are. The Dark Tower has a lot to do with false foundations and things that we like to hide and not let come out about ourselves, okay? So I feel like you might have found something out about your person recently that was a little bit disturbing or upsetting. It could be that, you found out that they didn't want to commit or that they had somebody else or that they weren't over the past. Either way, it's a way for you to sort of wake up and to see the truth in a situation. So let's see exactly what else this could have been over. What exactly was the bite here? So we've got let go. Don't wait for bloody hands. So I feel like you're having a hard time letting go. The shocking truth of this, or the sudden change in this, is really what's bothering you the most. And I feel like if the building was crumbling, you'd be hanging on to that last brick only to fall to devastation. So Spirit's like, don't wait for your bloody hands. Don't wait to see that blood on your hands. Let go now. Because if you keep holding on, it's only going to get darker and harder. So let's see what else. I want to see if we get any specifics of this. So somebody was giving you mixed signals. That's what I felt from the beginning. They were leading you on, or they led you down a negative path or a negative way. They themselves could be representative of the tower where they were just doomed to crumble and they have issues and they're the one with the problems, that they may have exploded it all over you. And they may have come off as really great and strong and steady, but deep down their foundations were very weak. And because of that, they were giving you mixed signals and leading you on. Okay, look, you need to see what's real, okay? We can't keep blinders on about a situation. We put the blinders on, the building is still going to fall. It's still going to get struck by lightning. It's still going to be dark. It doesn't matter if we close our eyes to it or simply don't want to look at it or choose not to. You simply have to see. You simply have to see it for what it is. And it's okay. Don't be afraid of that, because there is truth and lessons in it for you and a way to come out of it much stronger than the person in question. The person in question is going to stay that way. And lean on your friends right now. Great advice. Lean on friends right now. I love that. Look for support in good people, good, nurturing, supportive people for you. All right, so let's get some advice. Or anything that we need to know. Let's see here? Well, we've got some psychic abilities. I don't know if you have some psychic abilities waking up to this, or this is part of your sudden change or big shock, aha. You know, it could be that this person that you were dealing with was karmic, or, you know, something like a dark twin that really woke up your abilities. You might be seeing things more clearly, or understanding things more clearly, or connecting with spirit better, or other things in your life might be influencing this change in your psychic abilities. It could be that you're an empath and now your empathic abilities are waking up. Either way, I feel like spirit is like, you really need to hone in on that intuition right now. You knew this deep down. I feel like spirit's like, you knew this deep down. Stop denying it to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. You knew it deep down. Trust that intuition. Look at that. It can only bring you happiness. You have to know that happiness comes after this. Okay, nothing stays bad forever, right? We have the catalyst event. We have the catastrophic event. And then you know what? What do? We rebuild, right? Look at that. Healing. Focus on your healing at this time, okay? Because there was hard lessons here. There was harsh truths here that you did not want to see. You need to open your eyes to it and the healing can begin. All right, so now let's get some messages, sort of like anything to help you better understand your lessons here, anything, you know, good energy to surround yourself with, anything at all that's helpful. Let's see what we've got. So we've got, don't seek anyone's approval. I like that. So you only need your own judgment and your own approval for the things that you want to do in life. I agree with that 100%. You don't need anybody to accept you. You have to accept yourself the way you are, is what I'm getting. And when you're in relationships, I feel like this particular relationship, your expectations were very, very high, built it up so high that it crumbled down because it wasn't built on the proper foundations. So I feel like the next relationship you go into, you don't have as high as expectations. There won't be as much disappointment. And I feel like you are your own person. You do whatever it is you want and need to do. You don't need anybody's approval, ever. And look at this. You're on a new voyage after this. You already have the answers. They're inside of you. And I feel like this is like sort of like making whales out of things, okay? So she may have not been given a map at birth or a map at the beginning of this journey, but she definitely is planning and she's trying to make sense of things, okay? So once she makes sense of things and figures it out which way she wants to go, she's smooth sailing. I hope that these messages were helpful. Thanks so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check my description box for private reading information if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next reading.